an exam. In Colombia, students in 11th grade, that is the last year, they have to present an ICFES exam. ICFES is the name.
A national exam, alright.
And here, what about that?
So in Malta we have school assessment-based exams, school assessment-based. So it's actually, for example, in the primary schools, we've got various assessments going on throughout the years. We've got a list of learning outcomes, which need to be taken in teaching, not necessarily to assessment, but they reflect the stages where the children are.
What happens if one student needs?
But then from year 4 onwards, year 4 onwards it means 8 years and older, they've got the school-based exams, school-based assessment. Okay, it's like a sort of exam, but it is school-based. So that both parents and students know where they stand. Parents can officially access their children's assessment as well. They've got a portal, and they can go to the portal and they can see not only the grade but also the remarks and comments about it, because it's more like a formative assessment rather than something, because we need to give feedback about the achievement of the children. And then by the end of year 11, the students sit for what we call the SEC. It's the O-level, the ordinary level examination. And then they've got a certificate which they can use to apply for work. It's not enough, obviously they need to proceed, because O-level standards is the basic standard nowadays. But then they can proceed to tertiary education by the age of 18 if they opt to go, for example, to MCAS or to junior college. They can sit for the MATSEC certificate, we call it MATSEC, and it's like the A-level, the advanced level certificate. And then they proceed to university, obviously they've got their first degree, and then they can proceed on to their masters and so on.
According to that, what happens if one student in, for example, 9th grade said, I don't want to go back to school. I am a good painter and I want to be a famous painter. I want to see on YouTube many information about that, or maybe I want to be a singer.
Yes. So
okay,
yes,
what about that?
we've got schools. Yes, we've got the School of Music. Thank you for mentioning that. The schools of music, schools of art, and the parents can opt to send their students to those schools. Yes, after year 6. Okay, from year 7 onwards. Yes, from year 7 onwards. But still, they have to attend school. Okay, either it's the School of Music, the School of Art. We've got, in fact, in Hamrun, it's the central area of Malta. There is the MVPA, it's also for Saudi Arabia. MVPA stands for Malta Visual and Performing Arts School. Okay, so there they've got arts, they've got drama, they've got music, yes.
Mandatory, he has attend any course.
Yes, it's mandatory that they attend school. School is compulsory up to 16 years of age, yes, and they are followed up through if they don't attend school up to 16 years of age. Obviously, there are certain cases, but obviously there's always a good reason about it.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Do you like a little bit influenced by British culture? Do you have some schools with international curriculum?
Yes, we've got international schools. Yes, we've got international schools as well. In fact, here in February there are a lot of international schools to teach foreign children. Yes, we've got international schools as well. Yes, and they are mostly situated in this area. Yes. So, being part of the ministry, obviously we're responsible for the policies, and these are the 3 major policies. There are other policies related to literacy. I will speak about literacy, and to maths, to early leaving, for example. There are a lot of policies related to those. But the major 3 policies, the foundation, are a national curriculum for all, which was published in 2012. Okay, in the national curriculum framework for all, there are all the subjects included, how much curriculum time should be dedicated, and a brief description, obviously, of the educational system that I went to before, of the colleges. Everything is explained there. It's the main foundation. Then we've got a policy on inclusive education in schools. Very, very important, because earlier on we said that that our educational system focuses a lot on inclusion. So it's very, very important to include children with different abilities, children coming from different backgrounds, children with different religious beliefs. That's why prosthetics, for example, and any form of difference, okay, of diversity. Then we've got the National Education Strategy. Okay, National Education Strategy, which was launched recently, 2024-2030. And it focuses on three main pillars, in fact, on the well-being aspect, the well-being both of the students and of the educators as well. In fact, a survey was held about job satisfaction, about educators' well-being, because it's very, very important in order to develop further policies, in order to develop curricular changes. And even about the students' well-being. Earlier on, I talked about the PSCD, which is a very, very important subject in our schools, because it focuses on the well-being of the children. The children are followed through guidance teachers, for example, and counselors, social workers. We also have agencies, outside agencies, who help us in this regard, to help children who go through, and families who go through difficult times, challenging times, and they help them throughout. Okay, even in schools, they perform school visits and everything. Now, Dr. Alice McCallum, Director of the Directorate of Barriers, Languages and Humanities Programs, is here with us.
Thank you.
And
Welcome.
Thank
So good to have you here with